Welcome to another Walk It Out Wednesdays with Coach T. That would be me. And here's where I try to give you some words to live by so that as we're all walking out this journey called life, get better at that walk, okay? So, we're still talking about the 5 demands of success. And last week we kicked it off with the first 2 demands being willing to make sacrifices and also being fearless. If you missed it, I want you to go back and watch last week's Walk It Out Wednesday so you can get all caught up, all right? Tonight, we're going to talk about the next 2 demands, beginning with discipline. Success definitely requires or demands discipline. If you can't govern yourself to do what you need to do, when you need to do it, and how you need to do it, I got to tell you, the likelihood of success is going to be a little slim to none. You have a responsibility to actively manage your life in every aspect of it, which includes all of the areas of your life. So, sir and ma'am, start paying attention, okay? Which brings me to my next point, which is focus. You must remain focused. Now, I know you're going to say discipline requires a level of focus, Coach T, and you're absolutely right. But I really want to hone in on what it means to be focused, because it's important not to allow anyone, anything, or any circumstance to actually distract you for an extended period of time. Because let's just be clear, let's face it, you're not going to avoid being distracted. Life isn't set up that way for you to never be distracted. However, you cannot control when you're going to be distracted. However, you can control how long you stay distracted. Coach T, how do I do that? Glad you asked me, because I definitely plan to tell you. Can't leave you hanging, right? Number 1, beware that a distraction is in play. A distraction is anything that captures your attention and takes it away from an original intended subject. Be it persons, places, things, whatever it is. You've got to be so committed to your intended original subject that you immediately identify distractions. Number 2, determine if the distraction really actually needs your attention. Can it wait until after you've completed the task at hand? This is going to help you prioritize what's important. Whatever it is. If the distraction actually requires your attention, you're going to need to determine how much time that is going to take and designate a time when you're going to resume and get back to your prior intended goal, because this is going to help you remember or remind you that you have a prior obligation. These are the steps that you need to take so that you make sure that you're never overwhelmed. And remember, you can only do so much in a period of time. But the good news is that as long as you don't allow yourself to set expectations of tasks that is higher than your capacity of completion, you'll be just fine. All right? Tune in next week to the next Walk It Out Wednesday for the final demand of success. I am the Coach T, and remember to always just be you. Have a good one.